Let's dive into our channel settings because there's a lot of cool things that we can do there to enable some new features and to just improve our channel. So go up into your icon and choose Creator Studio. This will take you into your back end. This is where you'll be uploading, managing videos, doing all kinds of cool stuff that we'll be going over in future lessons. If you click on channel, this will take you to your channel status and features page. You can see here that my channel image is here. I did a little green overlay, again, going with the money theme. The first thing you should do is verify. So click the verify button to verify that you are a person. You are not a robot. That's basically what this means. So you'll want to select the country that you're in and whether to call or text. You will need a phone number. That's how Google and YouTube verifies that you're a human. So you will have to plug in your phone number. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. You can only verify 2 YouTube accounts per phone number. So if you've created 2 accounts in the past year, you'll have to find another person with a phone number to verify your account. Click continue once you've been verified. Once you've been verified, you'll notice that some of these options you're now eligible for. So the next step would be to go through here and try to verify or enable all of these. So the ones that I'm eligible for, I'll just start enabling. So live streaming, I'll enable, which is great because YouTube Live is really important now. So just by clicking that enable button, we're enabled to do live streaming. I'm gonna go back to my channel. For monetization, this is another important thing if you want to build your YouTube channel and eventually make money from it. First, you're going to have to choose your country location. Not all countries, I believe, are eligible for monetization. So I'm going to choose my country, which is the United States. And this actually brought us to another page, the advanced page, underneath our channel tab. So let's stay here and let's add some more information. Whenever you have the opportunity to add keywords to your description, to your YouTube channel keywords, to the tags of your videos, it's important to figure out what your main keywords are. You shouldn't just make a list of hundreds of keywords. Usually it's better to limit it to the more specific ones that, again, will match people's expectations. So if someone searches for this keyword and they come upon your channel, if you don't have videos about that topic, then they're going to click away, and that's going to hurt your channel ranking. So I'm going to include personal finance. And the way that this works is that every word is its own keyword. If you have a phrase, for example, early retirement, put that in quotes. You don't have to use commas between words. You can just put them there with spaces. Next, you have the option to disallow advertisements from playing alongside your videos or to disable interest-based ads. I would just leave these as the default settings. By changing this, this will decrease the amount of revenue you have, the potential revenue you have making. If you don't have an AdWords account, you will have to sign up for an AdWords account. So go to adwords.google.com, click sign in or start now. Follow the instructions for starting your AdWords account. Again, I know people have had issues in the past starting an AdWords account. Depending on the country, let us know if you have any issues. Also, you will have to link a bank account, I believe, to start your AdWords account, but you don't actually have to pay anything to start an AdWords account. You don't actually have to start purchasing ads. You'll get your customer ID, you paste that in this box, click next, and then assign a name to this AdWords account. I'll call this Phil's Finances. Leave all of these checked and click finish. Now our AdWords account is associated with this YouTube channel. So if we want to do things like boost videos or create a YouTube ad, we can do that in the future. The next setting on this page is to associate a website. This is a very important step because we'll now be able to do things like add YouTube cards that direct people to our own website. If you don't associate your website, you actually can't link to your own website using things like YouTube cards. And so this is important. Click the Learn More button, and then under step 2, there are settings for associating your site to your YouTube channel. For example, if I want to verify philebner.com, what I'll have to do is put in that URL, then click the Verify button, to associate this site to verify that I actually own this website. There are different methods for verifying your website. You'll have to follow these steps. There's alternate methods if this recommended method doesn't work for you. I know this can be a little bit confusing. It's different for different website platforms, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time going through these different steps because it's going to be different for each person watching this class. If you're confused, click this Learn More button or try using one of the alternate methods. And then there's a couple other settings that you might want to check out. Channel recommendations. If you want to allow your channel to appear in other channels' recommendations, leave that on. If for some reason you don't, you can turn that off, but hey, why not? Because that's more people potentially clicking onto your channel. And then subscriber counts. You can display it or not display it. When you're starting out, you might not want to display this because if your channel doesn't have a lot of subscribers, it might make people a little hesitant to subscribe to your channel. So when starting out, I might just turn that off. And then lastly, we have a Google Analytics property tracking ID. This allows you to see analytics for your YouTube channel with Google Analytics. We don't necessarily need this because YouTube itself provides a lot of analytics, and that's what we're going to be covering in this part of the course. So those are some of the main channel status features and advanced settings. In the next video, we'll go over some of these other options such as the defaults, featured content, and branding.